some of the most successful artists on CD Baby seem to have some of the most carefree attitudes towards what they're doing. And some of the least successful artists that seem to not only be not having things work out in their career, but they seem tortured the whole way, are the ones that are taking everything so seriously that they think that every action that they do is some kind of do or die. You see this with somebody will, listen to Ariel speak, for example, and say, okay, so I should speak with my fans more often, but exactly what do I say? I need to get it right, because if I do something wrong, this might destroy me. I need to get successful right away. This is crucial. And they have such a panic about it that it almost paralyzes them, and when they do actually do something, it's done with so much stress and their heart's in the wrong place that no wonder it doesn't do well, Whereas the artists that seem to be the most successful just seem to have kind of like a natural flow to them, everything. They just do things with a sense of fun, and because of that, their audience appreciates it and kind of joins in the sense of fun. Jack Johnson was a good example of that. I still think it's funny when I, just riding in the elevator here in the hotel, I heard his album this morning when I was coming down, and for 2 years, for about a year and a half, Jack Johnson was just a CD Baby artist exclusively. He would just mail us his CDs from home, and if you go to jackjohnsonmusic.com, all it would do is hi, I'm Jack, click here to go to CD Baby, and it would send him over, and then he ended up selling 20,000 CDs through CD Baby, and pretty soon he called us up saying, hey, well, Universal wants to sign me, and you can leave that one up, so you can still find his first album on CD Baby. But he's one of those people, just kind of everything he does is just kind of with his kind of Hawaiian beach laid-back attitude. And so the way that I was able to kind of, I think, distill this and communicate it is that it's like the philosophy of this is a test. This is only a test. Those of you who saw TV in the 1970s when they would actually do the test of the emergency broadcast system. The following is a test. For 30 seconds, it would just be that kind of shape on the screen. And I think of that with your career, that all of these techniques that you hear about, whether it's all the tips that Bob's going to give you coming up this weekend, or the tips that Ariel was giving you, or even some of the kind of stuff I'm talking about, you don't have to take any of it that seriously. You just try it. You hear about some new thing, about sending a funny message to your fans, you just try it, and you don't take anything that seriously. And if you get a philosophy of starting lots of sentences with the words, let's see what happens if, ... then all of a sudden you just start to look at everything as an experiment. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't mean you're a failure. It's just it didn't work, next thing. So it seems like some of the most successful artists on CD Baby are the ones that are just trying something every week. Instead of trying to getting paralyzed, trying to think of what is the perfect thing to do and the perfect marketing campaign and the perfect thing to say to the perfect person at the perfect moment. Instead, they're just constantly trying things every single week. And for some reason, those careers seem to go a lot better.